brand new. It is not what Jesus taught. See, what Jesus taught is unchanging. It's the unchangeable truth, and it's been passed down for 2,000 years. The problem is the more culture changes, the more people want to change religion to fit that culture instead of doing what the gospel said in the first place, which is change the culture to remain in line with the truth. If you go to the Bible, 2nd John, not the book of John, but 2nd John, it's one of the letters at the ends of the New Testament. In 2nd John, he says, many deceivers, this is number 7, verse 7, many deceivers have gone out into the world, those who do not acknowledge Jesus Christ as coming in the flesh. Such is the deceitful one and the Antichrist. Look to yourselves that you do not lose what we worked for, but may receive a full recompense. Now, here's the important one I wanted to get to. Verse 9. Anyone who is so progressive as not to remain in the teaching of the Christ does not have God. Whoever remains in the teaching has the Father and the Son also. So, if anyone comes to you and does not bring this doctrine, do not receive him into your house or even greet him. What does that mean? We talk a lot in this generation about progress. Oh, look at how progressive we are. Look, we've done IVF. We can create a baby in a test tube. And yet we're seeing now how many babies are getting mixed up, how many babies are being burnt and thrown away from these freezers, how many people are ordering a child to fit their specifications. That is just one example. We're progressive because now gay people don't have to stay in the closet. Now we let them out. But see, these things tarnish truth. These things make us think that we are good and the truth God taught us is bad. Look at birth control. If we can do birth control, then these children won't be abused. Only children who are here are wanted. How's that working for us? We've got homelessness. We've got child abuse worse than ever before. But a contraception was available 50 years ago. Why are they having these children if they're going to abuse them? See, the logic of Satan never makes sense, but he allows it. He wants it to happen under the guise of progress. Look what we can do. It just removes us from acknowledging that God's ways are the only ways. God's ways are the right ways. God's ways are truth. And if we progress so far as to walk away from truth, we walk away from Christ. Think about it. So if you come up with something new, if your society, your culture is, look at this, this is new theology, turn away from it. There is no new theology. We might change the language a little bit so that it's more in line with common vernacular of the time. But truth never changes. Truth is never new. Although Jesus says, see, I make it all things new again. Yeah. He's not going to allow something in 2025 that he sent people to hell for in the year 25. If it was immodest in Jesus' time, it's definitely immodest today and worse. If it was killing in Jesus' time, it's still killing today. If it was sinful in Jesus' day, it's still sinful today. Sodomy. I mean, I bring that up all the time because that's probably the one that's jammed down our throats. I should be able to do whatever I want with whomever I want, wherever I want. Even though science has shown all the psychological detriments, not to mention the physiological detriments that have come from being out of order of God's ways. So all things that are new are not good, especially if they take us from God. And if it is God and God's truth, it's never been new. It's been the same since before the beginning of time. Look around See what thoughts, see what ideas people are trying to package as new. And because the majority of people accept something, that's what Satan wants us to think is acceptable. Because you're the weird minority, that weird kid, the nerd. You're not like the rest of us. You should be like us. The majority is doing this. Well, the majority also thought Jesus should be killed. How's that working for us? The majority was wrong. So stay faithful to the truth. And it's the unchanging, unchangeable truth that has been true since the existence of our God. Do what pleases God each and every day, even if you get mocked, scorned, persecuted, laughed at. Speak truth, live truth, teach truth. Don't be afraid of it. Get comfortable with being laughed at and persecuted. I used to hate it. Now I'm like, whatever, because I feel the peace of God cover me. I haven't changed, or excuse me, I've changed. We've all changed. But the things I teach haven't changed. When I speak God, we've changed. We don't want to accept it anymore. Where do you stand? Do you want God to change to match your life? Or do you want to change your life to match God? It's a distinction you'll need to make before you die and meet him face to face. I'm Dr. Christine Bacon. Thanks for watching this Bacon Bit. And as always, remember to live your life sunny side up.